So, my name's Nicole.
And I'm Caitlin.
And this piece is entitled Parachutes.
If I'm walking alone, people often ask me,
Where's the other one?
and I'll always know where she is. See, it's the same wavelength. It's conversations without words. When both of us think something at the same time, we always think, it must be right. But we don't complete each other's sentences.
These are the creepy.
Reflection has finally accepted the relationship, and as of late has been referring to us as the entity, with me as the mouthpiece, often speaking for Nicole.
Often babbling.
Well, I have a lot to say.
Caitlin worries about me because I often envision the world in gray and then stubbornly try to force myself to face it alone. I see black skies melt into white clouds and swirl gray, feel landscapes drained of color wrap around my legs, and plead that it doesn't pull me away from the ground.
She gets dizzy a lot of the time.
She tries to translate what's going on with me to the world because sometimes the walls tilt, the floors plummet, and I feel like the entire world is on a breaking elevator string, waiting to drop me down into the center.
Do you need to sit down?
It's okay. But she has to translate what's going on with the world to the world with me.
Because she's not going to tell you if her head
I
hurts.
can't afford it.
She didn't get enough sleep.
That kid down the hallway looked at me funny again.
Another part in the car is broken in.
I'm
She's
just not having a good day.
Okay? So turn down the amp. Get rid of that condescending smirk. You may think that things are black and white, that it's easy to see what's going on, but you don't know the half.
You think?
Sometimes it's hard just to get her out of her room. Do you want to go to dinner now or later?
I don't want to eat today.
Okay, will you eat in your room?
No, probably not.
Well, you have to eat something.
No, I don't think so.
Nicole, we're going to dinner.
I don't want to.
But you
I don't
eat.
want to. Sometimes it's really tough sometimes because
It's tough because Nicole can't seem to deal even with easy tasks.
That's the problem. See, I need Caitlin to explain for me because sometimes the most simple, ordinary things become the most just hard for me to do. And meanwhile, it seems like Caitlin's trying to do everything at once.
Nicole worries about me because I'm pulled in many directions. When energy is drained, the colors fade to gray. Can't find myself within the shifting landscape. Can't seem to do anything right.
Don't be silly, you're fretting again.
A head filled with the buzzing of colliding bees. I take on too many things. It strains against the tension in my shoulders and my hands.
She's not going to tell herself that. She's taking on too much.
I don't really have the energy.
She's doing the same thing and spending too much time on the same thing again.
I'm late again.
She's taking on too much and she's making herself sick with worry. And I say, relax. It's not that big of a deal. I know it's hard to just turn off the worry, but it's becoming too much for one person to handle. Sometimes it's hard just to keep her anchored down.
I have to finish this whole composition for tomorrow.
It's okay, relax.
We have to set up band practice.
It's fine, we'll get it done.
I hate texting people. They never
It's
reply.
not that big of a deal, Caitlin.
Oh my gosh, I need to
Caitlin,
shower. I'm
please
so
stop.
sleepy. I have so much to
Caitlin,
do.
stop. Sometimes she is me, and sometimes I am her. Sometimes we collide harder than night and day, form murky parachute-shaped clouds of gray, and hope that the other doesn't crash land into the earth.
Because some days, she's too reckless and troubled to pull her own parachute string.
And some days she's way too far and over her head to even remember to engage her own.
Some friendships are founded in free fall. Coming close may cause collision, but it's better than the approaching ground. Let sentences tilt in the same direction when we're dizzy.
If we have to have vertigo either way.
We have to have vertigo either way. The words exchanged in the meantime might convince us that true sight is a blur of gray, that stable ground is just deceit.
It's too black and white to be real after all.
We'll keep reaching for arms to pull us to earth through dizziness and fog.
Because we're not interested in these clear-cut lines and shapes, and because Things aren't always black and white, and people can't be looked at and interpreted to be clear-cut. It can seem impossible to get out of the same destructive rut, with evil and good mixing to form varying shades of gray, and years of experiences stacked together like nesting dolls.
Some days I feel nested inside myself.
Some days I hope that I can get outside myself. Some days I look inside of my layers, searching to see if there's something other than just cloudy puddles of gray that I've been marinating in for too long, lashing out on my own self-misunderstanding, searching for answers I was never meant to find, ripping every layer apart until someone helps to put me back together again. I guess all anyone actually needs is someone willing to listen, someone to help put them back together.
Or to speak for them when words are lost.
Because we might not tell you that the sky melts.
Ground's breaking.
We're falling out of love with the things that used to anchor us.
We're falling breathless.
And all of these things that seem to connect us have been cut.
But we might just tell you that.
Your honest word moves us.
That art of yours shakes us.
Your simple help makes us.
And seeing you crash breaks us. Please. When you see your companions in only black and white,
realize they're trapped in a pool of experiences, swimming through various shades of gray, with arms extending outwards, reaching for understanding. Thank you.